You, Mila, what is?
I record in my kid's closet because it's got carpeted floors. And unlike Alex, I don't have a grow tent. I have a lot of sleeping bags. And my husband somehow jerry-rigged sticks together and then created like a little tent, if you would, that I have to go into. And it's really hot because I'm in a really small closet. And
I'm sorry. Who's your husband?
Why does it be uncomfortable every time?
I just want to picture it.
Does he know anything about construction or technology?
Thank God. Oh my God. Exactly, you have no idea. I've never been more grateful to be married to a handyman that's like tech savvy.
I'd love to meet him someday.
And I'll take a photo because I'm surrounded by kids' sleeping bags. So I have like unicorns and monkeys, and they're all these padded little sleeping bags, and I'm just like inside of a sleeping bag tent that he put together.
And our audio genius, Patrick Clark, has set everybody up remotely, and he ends up taking over their computers. And so when I was recording, and Alec and I record the actors, and when I was recording Mila once, I said, God, your kids are so cute. And she really kind of reacted like I was a stalker. What are you talking? I said, they're all over the screen because her home screen was just filled with photos.
Wait, did Patrick tell you? Wait, when we had to set up my recording closet, I was like, yeah, this sounds like a really good idea. Let me pour myself a glass of wine. I got this. A glass and a half of wine in, I was like, I quit. And I went and got asked, and I was like, you handle this. I don't understand what they're asking of me. And I literally walked out. And then for an hour, Patrick and Ashton set up my recording studio.
And how about you, Seth Green? Where are you recording these days?
I've got a closet, like a book closet with a bunch of shelves, and I put a strip of carpet on the floor, and then I bought foam pieces off of Amazon, like 4 foot by 5 foot, and I've Velcroed them to all of the shelves. So I've created an enclosure of baffling. Then I've got 2 curtain rods stretched between sections of the closet with blankets draped over it.
That's
and then
me too.
Got like an isolation thing with the microphone. It's really high tech. I mean, I'm thinking about copywriting it and then manufacturing each of these individual pieces, like big fluffy throw blankets and curtain rods. I think I could get a trade.
Stands out over the 20 years.
Well, we in this household quote, mommy, mom, 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 mommy, 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 all the time, because I didn't realize how funny it was because it's so true. And I found it originally so funny because I didn't live it. Now all day long I get mommy, 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 mom, mom, mom. So we quote that line a lot. The kids don't get it. We find it real funny.
How old will your kids be before you let them watch the show?
I mean, I'll let them discover it on their own. I think it's so weird. It would be so, I don't know, whenever they want to. Yeah. I think the show's funny. We curse in the house. The kids, it's not the censorship that worries me. It's the idea of like, why is mom's voice on a cartoon? That's weird.
Mom, mommy, mommy, mom, mommy. There you go. I sensed I was being teed up for that. Look at Alex delighted too.
And Mila and Seth and all of you do a lot of obvious, live action work. Is there something that you consciously think you need to do differently, or you trigger some other, instinctive reaction when you're in a booth doing voiceover work than you would if you're on a movie set or Mrs. Maisel or wherever?
No.
All right.
On my list, that was going to prompt a 9-minute discussion about me.
I think I tend to act harder in a way. I think, you're not having your body and your face to convey things. I probably step on the gas a little bit more when I'm doing just a voice, because you're without any other way to convey something. So I think I'm good with words, right?
Yeah, you are.
Thanks.
It's funny. I always find that it's the opposite. That my whole career was started in voiceover, and when I get on camera and act on camera, it's like my first instinct is like, I think I'm playing, like toning it down. And then I look at playback and I'm like,
don't read those reviews.
Yeah, I guess no one wants to hear on a set less cartoony. Never welcome. And Seth Green, any conscious choices you always make because you're in a booth doing voiceover?
My cat is making a cameo, guys.
And obviously Seth Green, the creator of Robot Chicken, so has a lot of, I would think, at least 4 minutes of good anecdotes that are both funny and informative about this question.
I think it's the same as Alex. Like I'm just conscious of the fact that I'm only able to use my voice to convey whatever emotion or gag it is. Whereas if I'm on camera, I find I reduce everything to only move in a way that's informative or only speak in a way that's informative. You can be a lot more subtle on camera than you can because you have so many more tools to express whatever the idea is.
I just want to say I second Alex and Seth, so I retract my answer of no, and I'm going to go and say what they said.
Let the record reflect that Ms.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mila, what shampoo commercial are you in right now? Let's professional pose. Come on.
Guys, I washed my hair yesterday, but now 2 of you have commented on my hair. Do you like this shampoo?
It was more the knee up.
Right now, I'm sure that the fans, if they had a choice between my question about how Family Guy's evolved over 20 years or how hair, I think we know how they're voting. So I'm just going to ask a follow-up. Have you gotten haircuts during the pandemic, Mila, or is Ashton doing it?
Give family haircuts, in case you were wondering. Look at Alex is sitting comfortably.
Well, I'm going to ask her next.
When you put them both up, it looks like boobs.
Well,
Sorry, I'm 8 years old. I apologize. Carry on.